Insensitivity alert. Insensitivity alert.
Hey, yeah, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. Skip ahead if I'm talking too much, okay? So the stack is back, right? Or is it? Or is it whack? I don't know. We're gonna find out. When I had this sent out to Monsoon Tactical and they did the Genghis comp work, great job by the way. You can't really tell. Maybe you can, but the slide is Cerakoted black and the frame is still the DLC that came with from Staccato. I prefer the DLC, but Monsoon Tactical cannot do DLC coating. They can only do Cerakote, so I took what I could get. Long story short, I decide I want this to be DLC again. It leaves a really cool look to the slide that I don't get anymore. Like instead now all I get is fingerprints, and it's like a glossy black versus the flat DLC coating. So, and it's wearing off already, which I don't mind to wear because all my guns have wear because I shoot mine all the time. I don't just sit here and talk about them. I actually shoot these things. It's not my style. I like to shoot and I like to take the vids of me shooting and I like to talk about them. But these get shot a lot, and I don't really mind so much the wear, but it just bothers me. Every time I see it now, it's like OCD. I'm like, okay, I'm looking at it now. The top is black. It's like a two-tone. I don't want that. So, and I really do like the way the slide looks with the DLC coating after you've shot it and it's heated up. And it looks almost like a battle worn. So, let me know what you guys think. So I called, Vulcan Machine Works, I think that's who it is. They can do the DLC, but theirs is a little bit darker, so I ain't doing that. And it's $100 through them, so it was actually pretty affordable. I had to call Staccato. I can do it through them, but it's going to be like $300. So I'm waiting for them to get back to me. So long story short, we're either going to move forward shooting some new stack episodes. If not, if I send this out, which I think is going to happen, we're just going to do some revisited VP9 drills because the VP9 is also compensated. I got a Parker Mountain Machine Works comp on there. The stack is compensated. So we'll do a comp comparison maybe between the two, or we'll just make it not about guns, but just about drills. So we're going to find that out. I'll know maybe the next day or so what's going to happen. But if they tell me I can send this to them, I'm just going to send the slide to them and get it done. And because I paid too much money for this to just look at it and not like the color of the two-tone. Like that slide just doesn't match at all. And it could be two-tone, but it's just not two-tone in a good way. So, yeah. So that's that. And then also we can talk about some stuff that's going on with Tier 1. I love Tier 1 holsters. They're my favorite. They're comfortable. I have cracked all three of my holsters, and I can tell you why in some upcoming videos. Just so you know, Tier 1's taking care of my stuff. So I think it's something I kind of did. So it's a combination between wearing the belt too tight and the sweat guard. The sweat guard being high with the gun pushing against it and you're bending over, it has made this thing crack in there. And all three of my holsters are cracked. So, I don't know. I personally, I have asked them, I told them, I said, so what I did was took I took the sweat guard completely off. And that's the way I like my guns. So, with the sweat guard off, that's what you're looking at. It covers the trigger. I can go up a little bit higher so it covers more of the mag release button, and I think I'm going to do that one. They're replacing them. They're coming. They've given me both of my holsters. They replaced one already, and the other one they're replacing as well. So, and I bought another one. I'm so frugal. Axis Elite that I'm going to use for the stack, and it's a light bearing based off the X300. So I just want to see how that one feels as well. So I'll do a video on those separate, In the interim, I will have to update you. If you see the video come out Saturday, we'll know what I'm shooting then. And it's not Monsu Tactical's fault. They just don't offer DLC coding, and I knew that up front. So they did a good job on the Cerakote. It's just that it just doesn't match, and I like the DLC coding. Anyways, it's Wednesday, hump day, and Saturday's coming soon, so I will see you Saturday.
Saturday's here.
It's Saturday. Saturday's here. Yeah, so it is going to be the VP9 Tactical. As I said, I set the slide for the stack out to Evolution Armory, and they're going to go ahead and DLP it. DL, whatever you call that. I don't know why I can't remember it now. But DLP. So I like that finish better than the Cerakote that was on there. Monsoon Tactical did a great job on the Genghis comp they put in, that chunk port. They don't offer DLP. They only offer, Cerakote. So there's nothing wrong with the Cerakote. It looked great. It was fine. It just didn't match up enough for me. I like the DLP. So yeah. So I don't even know why I'm calling it that. I don't know if it's DLP. I think it's DLP, right? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and do the paper drill like we normally do. We're going to do the 5-yard mag swap. We're going to do a 25-yard. And then right after that, we're just going to get into like transition drills. So I got that new target system. We're going to bang, 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 and move around a little bit. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to keep that kind of going with the, and it's cold a little bit outside, but that's all right. I got this headband on it. I'm going to end up probably taking this off for now until I go with the camera on my head. This helps hold the camera. So I got to still playing with that setup, and I got to make sure that it's aimed correctly. So, I also put up a shots from last week, the paper drill for the Prodigy. Probably the best I've done. I'm missing like one or two now. I don't know what it's going to look like with the VP9. We'll find out now. Let's get out to the range. I'll see you out there. Ba, 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 ba. Shooting a little high here. Got to get a few minutes to get reacquainted with the VP9, that's all. Can't leave this out. That's more like it. Not bad. I sped it up a little bit too. I don't want to stand all day shooting that. Alright, so I'm shooting top white, black, middle white, top left white, and then back to the red. I miss a few here. Okay, so I get all 5 here. Getting it locked Unfortunately, I missed one. Why on earth I'm shooting to the right with this AR-9? I don't know. I'm gonna re-zero.
That's weird. Check the zero out, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to re-zero this AR-9, man. It's like really, I should be missing these.
Feeling pretty good about that. I think I got all the shots in the paper drill for the first time, and it was the VP9 that did it. So pretty happy with that. The last 5-round mag draw, I got all 5 in finally. I had that real screw up there with the magazine. Man, these magazines are not dropping out of here. Now they do. Yeah. How about that? Oh, gee, drop out now. Well, hey, that's how it works, I guess. Anyway, it was kind of messing with my psyche a little bit, but that's all right. It appears that they're wearing in. These are new mags. So that was one of the issues I had, and I was trying to focus, and it screwed me up putting the mag back in when I had to pull it back out. But that's all right. That's why we train. I got all 5 in on one time when I was on the move, shooting at 25 yards. I like that. I like the standing still, static 25-yarder earlier. I got all 5, I got 4 about like a box like that and 1 flyer. Of course, I always got to have a flyer. And what I like about that is I stepped up the timing a little bit. I didn't take so long. So the other thing that I noticed that I got to do is the AR-9's shooting well. It's not, there's no jams or anything. We got that resolved. I think it's off 0 a little bit to the right. So that last where I just shot the AR at that, that's at 15 yards, maybe between 10 and 15 yards. I should be missing that 6-inch target. I shouldn't be missing that. And I'm shooting to the right. So I think I got to bump it to the left. I'm going to re-zero that because it's messing up with the sexiness of the on the move. So anyways, train comfortably, train uncomfortably, train to your surroundings. But whatever you do, you better train.